Is my vision board visible?
Yes, yes, yes.
So there are video tiles over here, so it might not be visible. So I have divided my vision board into central goals, which are ongoing goals. Then I have educational and self-development goals, financial goals, business goals, personal goals, and social goals. I'll take all one by one, and I'll start my presentation with my first is my ongoing goals. These are my spiritual goals. And if I zoom little bit, you can see below every goal, I have written the goal in the main goal, spiritual goals. There is a goal, due by, and how. Okay. So in spiritual goals, I have prayers and help people for spiritual progress, due by every day. And the prayers is due by every day. And how will I achieve that goal is wake up at 3:45 a.m. and perform my prayers sincerely. Second goal is help people for spiritual progress. It is ongoing right now. Accordingly, I have my health goals. Health goal is to lose 15 to 20 kg weight. I would just request faculties just to confirm little bit of humor is allowed in the presentation and considered. So
Yes, 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 yes.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. So this 15-20 kg, I have to reduce by 15 November 21 because my wife's cousin sister's marriage is there. So I want to look fit, and more than that, my wife wants me to look fit. A question will arise that why this picture of girl is here. You are a man. You should have put a picture of man. So I believe that the famous saying behind every successful man there is a woman. So this indicates my wife and my mom who supports me and who encourages me to and cooperates with me and my routine because they are slightly opposite to my routine. That's why. If goal is to be healthy always, and this goal is due by lifelong. And how will I achieve it? By exercise and diet. Okay. If I scroll down, you will see the relationship goals. Okay, these are spend quality time with family and kids parenting. This is due by ongoing and forever, and these goals are also lifelong. Okay, how will I achieve is to plan my daily routine. There is a club which is called 5 a.m. club. If you have ever been procrastination killer program participant, so Karthik sir introduces that thing, 5 a.m. club. So in that procrastination killer program's motive is so you can spend just 10% time spent on proper planning can save 90% on execution, which I would like to mention over here. So I would wake up every day early in the morning. I will wake up every day early in the morning, plan my day early so that spending and parenting becomes a part of daily event and not a part of daily routine and not an event. Okay. There is something to these central goals, and these are ongoing goals. These are and goals, A and D, and these are not either or goals specify. Okay. And why am I saying this? For this, I'll come to it at the last. I'll go to the next goal. These goals are educational and self-development goals. One thing I would like to mention over here, you would see many qualifications which I have mentioned over here. This goal is Inter CA, CTP. CTP is Certified Treasury Professional. Then CI, Chartered Certified.
You were staying with us for about a month. So Bombay के काम से, so we were staying over
There
there.
is some.
Yes, please unmute yourself. Movani ji, please unmute yourself.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I unmuted. So, coming to my educational goals, I have written all the goals when I plan to achieve these goals and how will I achieve this. I would like to thank my team member Alka ji because one of the ingredient of this RYB program was interact with your colleagues. Set up a Zoom call. We had set up a Zoom call and we had interaction, and where she advised one of our group member who said that that person, our group member, was not so punctual about his duties, not so punctual about his work. Okay, he used to miss deadline, and even I used to miss deadline. And one thing Alka ji said that put a timer and work. Respect your time. If you don't respect time, time will not respect you. And it literally, I took it literally very seriously, and it was very really very touching to me. If you can see all this due by which I have written in my, since I am an always believe in presenting data in a understandable manner. So this vision board is like I have put my heart out into this. You would see it would be looking to mash not so clean little bit, but I have tried my best to present it. And this I owe to Alka ji for giving me that hint. Okay. And if you will notice over here, I have mentioned how will I achieve my vision goals. Pertaining to the time constraint, I am not taking everything in detail. I am just taking the overview. One thing which I have mentioned over here, if you can see over here on my screen, here present to Jan 22, you will find something written AI, PI, EI. This is my goal of achieving passive income. Achieving passive income. AI is for active income and PI is for passive income. PI is for total income. At present, my active income is 95%, passive income is hardly 5%, and total income comes to 100%. This how I have done this thing. Prepared my passive income plan as well along with this vision board. Next we go to financial goals. Okay, my financial goals first is to change job. Okay, and I have to change job between the November to Jan 22 quarter. Okay, now in these 3 months, reduce by debt. I am living in debt, but I don't regret for that. Okay, I want to reduce my debt 50% by November 22 and 100% by November 23. I said I don't regret my debt also because this debt has kept me work hard during this pandemic time when people were taking it too lightly. Work from home, many people got laid off. And for this, I would like to thank my team member Sukumar ji. When in a conversation during a Zoom call, I said, salary is a dose given to you to forget your dreams. And it sounds good. Yeah, it sounds good for anyone to get encouraged and leave the job. But he said one thing, that we should be grateful that this Zoom meeting which we are able to give, which we are able to attend, and which we are able to deliver and present, this is because of that corporate job. And I want to thank here Sukumar ji as well. Okay, these are my reduced job. That is another goal is Canada PR by Jan 22. How will I achieve it? I will be appearing for IELTS exam by 30th September and apply for PR. Why am I doing it? To be honest, I have no specific plan. I am just applying it, keeping it. It's not like that कि CA or NRC आने वाला है और documents नहीं है. Documents सारे पक्के हैं, but it's just like a backup plan. And I'm not sure what am I going to do. I will just take it and keep it for me. Okay. My financial goal is last goal is to leave the job by July 23. I will have to ensure that my debt has reduced and my business has picked up. I do my job. Sorry for the bad handwriting here as well. Okay, but this is, I wanted to, as I said, try to elaborate as much I can in short and crisp manner. Here, my passive income ratio is written over here from Feb 22 to Jan 23. How much will be the change in active income? How much will be the change in passive income? Because that is the purpose of including to achieve that target. Next, I will go to business goals. My business goals is online teaching. Second is consultancy and counseling. Third is organic dairy products. And organic dairy products. And last is real estate. Presently, I am an analyst in a finance company, and I look into the real estate portfolio. So my business portfolio would look like this. These are my business goals. Again, I have put by when would I would achieve. I have also, since there was no space, so I have tried to fit my passive income target, teaching target over here. Okay, how will I achieve it? I will record videos and post on YouTube. Continue my consultancy thing with a wider clientele. Learn digital marketing. Stay updated with current businesses, with business updates in all these sectors. Okay, so these are my business goals. Next are my personal goals. These are my personal goals. First personal goal is to own a rent-free house. Now somebody will think, why a rent-free house? And what is this rent-free house? I will come to it. I have mentioned my deadline here. Then another one is own a house and farmhouse or a holiday home. There is and first I have to own a house and a farmhouse or a holiday home. Okay. This picture signifies a holiday home. Okay. Own a car, world tour. Okay. And international education for my kids. Okay. For my future kids. Presently we don't have kids. Okay. When will we have kids? That's why at that time. Okay. So rent-free house is presently I'm living on rent in Mumbai. I want to save, and there is a concept of heavy deposit. Say, for example, if you are having a 12,000 rupees rent a month or 15,000 rupees a month, you give 15 lakh rupees, 1% of that will be counted as your rent, and you don't have to pay any rent for that. Also, maintenance is included. So at the end of the day, or at the end of the tenure you stay, you pay nothing for rent. The person mostly who prefers heavy deposit are landlords who are having into finance businesses, or who are having their own business and they put money into there and they earn more profit at a rate of 18%, 19%, or they invest somewhere else. That's why they prefer. And that's, I think that my capital will not grow, but it will not break. So that's how I will achieve my this goal, first goal of having a rent-free house. Gradually, I will move on owning a house and then having my farmhouse or a holiday home. Okay. For this, I will have to save a lot. With increase in income, I will have to multiply my sources of income. Increase in income, I will have to invest more, and I will have to spend less and save more. Okay. For world tour also, take family for world tour, but as a true Indian, I would say first India tour. My country should grow first, and this was I noted in Professor Satyamurthy's class. He mentioned that India will grow. That statement he had mentioned that India will grow. Okay, and it should contribute to Indian economy. But first, before world tour, I will plan for an India tour. International education for my kids, early childhood development, and participation in international competition and contest. Okay, so that they can get equipped with the international environment. They don't stay in the books itself. They are exposed to the international environment and they are prepared for the future. This is my personal goal. Last comes my social goals. Not last, this is second last, because I have to go back to the main goal, which is my ongoing goals, with which I will be ending my presentation. Social goals I have classified into: first, youth empowerment; second is farmers' welfare; third is quality of life for senior citizen. And by when I will achieve, this is generally, this vision board is like my 5-year plan. It's a 5-year plan by Jan 26, by this also by Jan 26. Okay. And honorary teaching and counseling, this I have been doing since past 15-16 years. Honorary counseling and honorary teaching since past 15-16 years. I'm teaching underprivileged children for free as a part as a part of my passion for teaching. How will I achieve it? Support untapped talent. I would like to speak here little bit more for social goals. Support untapped talent from rural India for studies and sports. I don't want to give them scholarship to go abroad. No. If you see the picture, a kid is playing hockey over here. You can see our javelin throw, the person who got glory for us, gold medal for us, Mr. Neeraj Chopra. Okay, you can see over here. So I want to support those talents. There are cases in rural India where they don't have sports shoes to wear, where they don't have proper equipments to play, but they have a lot of talent, and I want to support all of them so that they bring, if you can see over here, to such an extent, means not just help and leave. I want to help them to such an extent that they bring glory for India. This is my social goal. Okay, I want to initiate movement for farmers and senior citizens' welfare for good quality of life by forming or joining an NGO. I have been a student in Mumbai, where I did my graduation from a hostel, and that hostel was, ground floor was a home for senior citizens, those people who don't have their parents, who don't have their kids, or kids are staying abroad. Ground floor was for senior citizen, and first and second floor was for students like us who came from remote areas, from Gujarat, from remote areas of India. And the combination was there paying, and you realize how much how valuable your life is. Use your time in college time, not in wasting, but you're building yourself, but preparing for yourself. So this idea for senior quality of life of senior citizen, and we were given a responsibility of a senior citizen, okay, to give them medicine on time 3 times a day, and we have to ensure that in spite of attending colleges and classes, we have to take care of the senior citizen, and they give you lots of prayers. And on the day of our board examination, we remember we used to go bow down to them, take their blessing, then we used to go for our board exam, and it literally went well. They had, because we had done a lot of for them. Okay. Last over here, 2 things which I want to mention over here is charity can be done with empty pockets also, and a will is only enough. Only a will is enough. For this, I want to share a story. Sorry, my presentation is going a bit long, but for that, I cannot ask you to type story because of 2 reasons. First, it is Karthik sir's style. Okay. And second, I have to take Chauhan sir and Commander sir's permission, who are RYB faculty, to allow me to give a small story. How can you do a charity with an empty pocket? A real life story which had happened with me in August 2017 when I was working in Ahmedabad, and my salary was also very low, hardly 20,000 rupees. I came to know about my school teacher, who is a Christian. He had an adopted daughter, but she didn't look after him. And on that very day, I spoke to him, and he was not keeping well. And roughly around 5,000 rupees was required for his medical treatment. I was surprised. Why would I ask? Because entire family responsibility was on me. I just asked my mom, we have a saving of 5,000 rupees. So mom said, yes. I said, give me, I'll give you at the end. I will give you back in the evening. And my mom said, okay. She had a trust that he's asking for something, but there is nothing wrong in that. I left from the home. I reached to my office, and at that time, a chartered accountant firm, I was working at chartered accountant firm, had hired me at a industrial area in a company which was into ambulance fabrication. I reached there and I called up my sir, and I said, I need 5,000 rupees. And he said, why? I said, to be honest, one of my school teacher is not keeping well. And he said, okay, come in the evening and take it. And there was another person, the sir was Abhishek sir. His name is Abhishek Agarwal. Another person was Ravi Patel. Why am I mentioning? I'll come to it. Just last 2 minutes. I went over there in the evening, around 20 kilometers on my bike, and went there, and he explained me that I don't mind giving you salary advance and you want me to deduct it. But see, whenever you donate, see that it is not going in the wrong hands. I said he's of 70 plus years of age, and he's having fragile age, and he is not having any ill habits. So I am sure that it is going into his medical expenses. And to my surprise, my sir told me, this salary I will not deduct from you. This is contribution from myself to your sir. And he said, this is like a Guru Dakshina. And I was really very amazed. I still get the goosebump. The story is not over yet. Mr. Ravi Patel, who was also a senior over there, we were waiting outside, and he helped me to get my sir's phone recharge. And at the night, he called me, and he said, at 11 o'clock, he called me, Nazim, soya to nahi hai na? And I said, no, I'm awake. Kya hua? He said, tomorrow is my birthday. And I said, okay, I didn't knew that. Sorry, I've joined recently. Advance happy birthday. And he said, no, thank you. But I have called you that I want to contribute 5,000 for your sir. And I said, sir already gave. He said, no, this is my gift on my birthday to myself, to your sir. And I was literally amazed. And that's why I've written this. A charity can be done with empty pockets also. This was the storyline which I wanted to share. Another one thing which I have read somewhere is, when God raises your standard of living, raise your standard of giving. And now I will come to the last part of my presentation, where I will go to the main goal, which I have written over here, but I didn't zoom on this goal. Which is here. I have written something over here, if you can read it. These are guiding principles of life, which I have mentioned. As an analyst in a finance company, we have guiding principles in the company. We have 13 guiding principles, and one of my favorite is the risk principle. Whenever you are in a situation of risk, you have to ask 2 questions. Is it worth it? Can we afford it? Is it worth it? Can we afford it? Just a small example. I ask you to throw a 1 rupee coin out of your window. Can you afford it? 1 rupee, will everybody afford it? Right now, I will ask Paul sir will throw it from his bus itself. Okay, anybody will afford it. But question is it worth it? So as I said, these ongoing goals are not my just ongoing goals. These are my central guiding principles, spiritual goals, health goals, and relationship goals. To achieve any of my goals, I will always ask, is it worth it and can I afford it? If my company asks me to be overworked and lose my health, so I cannot afford it. Lose time with my family, I cannot afford it. Lose my spiritual time, which is morning 4 a.m., I cannot afford it. So these are not just my ongoing goals, but these are my central guiding principles. I wanted this to be made as a sun chart, because in a procrastination killer program, we were told when you prepare something in a sun diagram, when you see that, it gives you energy. Okay, but because of the space constraint, I couldn't. This I wanted to explain and conclude my presentation. I want to thank my two team members more, Dhavalji and Paul Kumar ji. Paul Raj sir, being a very honest person, and Dhaval, very transparent. And this vision board is incomplete without you, Sukumar ji, Alka ji, Dhaval ji, and Paul Raj sir. I owe this vision board to you. Thank you so very much. At the end, in Chauhan sir style, I would like to say something, if he permits. Chauhan sir, आपकी style
Most welcome, most welcome, most welcome.
Okay, sir. So yeah. So actually, I wanted to start this presentation with that song which was played on Monday. आशाएं खिले दिल की, उम्मीदें हंसे दिल की, अब मुश्किल नहीं कुछ भी, अब मुश्किल नहीं कुछ भी. Since I have said Karthik sir style, I want to say this in Chauhan sir style with due respect. Guru Brahma, okay, with due respect. आशाएं खिले दिल की, उम्मीदें हंसे दिल की, एक बार विजन बोर्ड बना लिया तो लगेगा अब मुश्किल नहीं कुछ भी, नहीं कुछ भी. Thank you so much and Jai Hind. That's